So I'm back again with another Mounjaro journey update. Been on Mounjaro for a long time. Maybe you found my channel because you're on Mounjaro. Maybe you used to be on Mounjaro, but you found my videos because you were looking up information about Mounjaro. I don't talk a lot about Mounjaro as much as I used to, but I still give updates on my journey. So after a few years being on this medication, I have found myself moving up from 2.5 to 5. My last update, I believe, was on New Year's Eve, or maybe before that. I was saying I wasn't sure if I wanted to move up to 7.5 because I was experiencing a little bit of side effects. Now, they weren't bad enough, so I did end up moving to 7.5. And here is the vial that I used, already been shot. And so I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. My last video, I talked about how I was at 15, had dropped down to 10, 12.5. I took like a hiatus of like 3 months because of insurance, which, by the way, don't even get me started on the insurance because it sucks how they do. By the way, why in the world does insurance companies think that they know more about your health than your doctor? I'll never understand it. But anyways, I decided to move up from 5 to 7.5. Now I'm about 3 or 4 days into the 7.5 and I have had no problems. Now, obviously, you're gonna deal with things like constipation. You have to figure out what works for you as far as combating that and offsetting that with something that can help you with that constipation. And a lot of it could be just fiber. I think somebody made a comment one time and said if you take 10 sugar-free breath mints, they actually help. I have no idea. I have not vetted that out, but I thought that was kind of interesting. But there are things you can do. Obviously, you can take Marilax. You can mix it with some Gatorade, sugar-free Gatorade, that is. That would work for you, as far as, kind of slowly making it where you can go to the restroom. But stool softener, stuff like that, I haven't really come across anything that's really specific when it comes to the digestion, helping you with the constipation. There are little things that you can do, but as far as ongoing treatment, just finding what works best for you. Now, everybody's a case-by-case scenario as far as, this may work for one person, but this may work for another. But I feel like the medication, I needed to take a little bit more for my diabetes. Of course, at this point, I'm really not trying to lose any weight. I can care less if I lose any more weight at all. In fact, I put a little bit of weight on and I'm okay with that. I don't feel like I'm obese or anything like that. I'm just taking Mounjaro for my diabetes. So once it's under control, I will stop, but I felt like I needed to move up to 7.5 because I feel like it might have a lot better control of my diabetes than the 5. So again, I'm going back to the last video, and that video will be toward the end. I'll link it at the end right up here. But I will say this, you have to make sure that you are taking this for the right reasons. I mean, a lot of people, yes, they're obese and they want to lose weight. And a lot of people will lose the weight and they'll be in a great position. They'll be in a great weight and they'll keep taking it because they want to keep on losing weight. And sometimes they get Mounjaro face or Ozempic face, and they get to the point where they just look like they are way too skinny. Guys, you want to look healthy. You don't want to look like you're underweight. So what I recommend is and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not, giving any medical advice. I'm just giving my opinion. But if you hit a place where, you're looking good, you've lost a lot of weight, you're no longer obese, I would start, coming down on the dosage, titrating downward on the dosage to a dose that is a good maintenance dose. What I mean by that is if you're taking 15 and you're losing weight and you've gotten to the point where you look really nice, you've lost a lot of weight, I would seriously start going down, like, to 12.5 to 10 to 7.5 to a place where you're not losing weight, but you're not gaining the weight back, and your appetite is still suppressed. Guys, that is a serious recommendation because you don't want to get to the point where you lose the skin elasticity and you are just wrinkly. And I'm telling you, this stuff can age you. It really can. If you're not careful with Mounjaro, and I'm telling you this right now, this is just my personal opinion from what I've seen from a lot of people, even friends and some family members. This stuff is a powerful drug. This stuff can change your life. It can change your diabetes and help it. It can help you with your obesity. It can help with several things. The compound makeup for tirzepatide, it's got the GLP semaglutide, and also it's got the GIP in it. How they are working dually together. This is insanely powerful. It can send people to the hospital, but it can change lives too. But you guys got to use it responsibly. Don't go too crazy on it. Like if it's working for you and you hit your goal, guys, start titrating down, because I'm telling you, you don't want to have that saggy face, because it's going to be hard to deal with that wrinkly skin and the drooping face later on. So guys, just be reasonable, take your time on this. It's not an overnight deal, which a lot of people, they want to lose all this weight overnight. Nothing's healthy when you do it overnight that fast, okay? You didn't gain all that weight overnight. It's not going to come off overnight, okay? So that's going to be my update, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.